Welcome, my friends of YouTube, to All Sex Talk. Happy New Year. Here is 2021. We get rid of 2020 with all the bad things that happened this year, or this past year, I should say. Well, that's precisely what I want to talk because one of the problems that we have in 2020 in our kinky BDSM community is that we didn't have much opportunity to play or even sometimes to have sex, particularly if you live alone or you have a partner that doesn't live with you. Things become very difficult during 2020. Are things going to change in 2021? We'll see. We have almost a year without sex or BDSM, uh, no parties at local dungeons, no events, no street fairs. So we really had a hard time. We have to stay home, most of us at least. Uh, it has been very tough. This pandemic has taken a toll in our lives, and unfortunately, many of us has lost friends, people in the community to this COVID-19 pandemic. Uh, and I hope that not many people have the side effects of the pandemic of isolation and depression and other mental health issues. And if you do, please seek help. But when are we going to be able to play again? When our dungeons are going to open? When our events are going to resume? When the street fairs are going to be back? 2021, maybe, probably, to some extent, we don't know. Unfortunately, still some people in our community are breaking the rules, are doing their gatherings, are doing their parties, are not using masks, are not doing social distancing, and this seems that is no end at our side. And as we start the year, obviously in America, we got 20 million cases, almost 350 death, 350,000 deaths. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of suffering. Um, is there is any hope? Well, yes. And the hopes are the vaccine. There are two vaccines already approved in the United States and in other parts of the world, who are the Pfizer and the Moderna. The distribution has started in our country and in other countries abroad. Um, but I could talk a little bit about that because I had the opportunity this past summer of participating, and still am participating, in the Moderna vaccine study, one of the two who has been approved. So, and because of the little side effects that I have after the second shot, I know, although maybe this week I will get a certification, that I do have the vaccine already. So the vaccine gave us some hope. Still, there are a lot of people out there. Well, I need to wait. I don't know what is in the vaccine. Why so fast? Well, we have a great technology. This is not Dr. Salk in the polio in the 50s, one person trying to discover and put together a vaccine. They have been the best scientists in this country working with a great new technology in a record time to be able to have the vaccine, who has been already agreed that is 95% effective. So that's good news. So now the process this year is the distribution of that vaccine, getting in our arms of every American and every person around the world. That's not an easy task. And as hopeful as we could be, still we may have issues with when we go back to normal. It can be gradual. We all have to take personal responsibility. But I want to urge you, please, as soon as you get the opportunity, take the vaccine. No excuses, no delays. Don't feel afraid. I personally took the risk of putting that shot in my arm when we didn't know anything about it, how good it was going to be. So all I'm asking you is to, now that we know it's good, it's effective, and it could save a lot of life, it could save your life, please take it as soon as you got the opportunity, because that's the only way we're going to be back to our community, our fun, our events, our dungeon, our sex. So that isn't that easy. Still be aware that the process is going to be slow. The vaccine will come, but by the time we got enough people vaccinated to be kind of back to normal, we still during that process have to continue doing the things that we do, of wearing our mask when in public, keeping social distancing, avoiding the parties and the gatherings when people are doing unsafe stuff. So that is very important, because we all want to be back in the dungeons, to be back having fun, doing our BDSM, enjoying our community, hugging each other. So please, don't be afraid of the vaccine. As I said, I had it when nothing was there, and I want you to be able to have it now that we know it's safe. That's the way we're going to have fun again. Please, if you have not done so, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, and keep with us. We have new things for 2021 that I hope you all enjoy. Until the next one.